A mentor is someone who you can always ask when there's a gray area in life what you should do and ask his advice. I want to encourage you to use that ability out. Your mentors would be very, very forthcoming and happy to be able to answer any questions you have. Cherish that relationship, keep it going, and be able to, God willing, use that to your advantage to gain guidance for the rest of your life.
One thing that I really took into my life was the pillars of confidence and tolerance. And they helped me grow my confidence in public speaking and just my overall leadership skills.
I wanted to tap into a very specific pillar, which was communication. And I think this program does a really good job of kind of letting us practice our communication.
So in our group, we talked a lot about vision and having a certain path, and when you want a vision, kind of writing it down and seeing how you accomplish that.
I tell you one thing, I'm gonna give you one advice. Remember, and I beg you, learn, study, learn. This is your future. We have to be all smart.
What do I think that tolerance has to do with leadership? If you're here because you want to be a leader, you want to lead something or someone. Whether it's a something or a someone, there's going to be people behind it. If you want to be a leader, you've got to deal with people. And dealing with them means understanding, means having tolerance.
When it comes to communication, sometimes the people at the top of the food chain can be really good at one skill set and terrible at something else. If you learn how to listen, at least from a business perspective, you find out very quickly where people have cracks in their business. You find out where people really need.
My message is, you gotta think ahead, you gotta innovate, you gotta come up with new ideas. Don't live in the past, don't live by, what people a lot older than you think are the rules. Because maybe those rules were right at one point, but it doesn't mean those rules are right today.
The basis of every relationship, whether it's a contract you have with a business partner, it's all based on trust. And trust is also where empowerment comes in.
So when you guys think of persistence, what is the first thing that comes to mind? How about goals? Setting goals for yourself to be able to meet those bigger goals, but having smaller ones leading up to that.
With strategy, you can have the best strategy in the world. You can say, I want to go to Mars, but if you can't execute it, or if it's not realistic, or you don't set the right goals, it's never going to come to fruition. So one of the things that I think is missing in today's society is self-awareness. And you have to have self-awareness of what you're really good at, what you're not good at. Strategy can change your life. And it's all about how you execute it.
Sometimes the hardest decisions are the right ones. And I think you guys will find that. And I think that's what Rabbi was talking about. Sometimes as leaders, you have to make the hard decisions, even if you know the people that you're making those decisions for don't like it. And that can be a very challenging part of this job.
Thomas Edison said, genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. It's the sweat and difficulty in those details which give you the ability to execute and follow through with your vision.